Like this thing is shaking. Hey, everybody. I know I'm here by myself right now. So, I'm not sure how long this live is going to be. As I always start, greetings and good evening, everyone. So, Mr. L, you're here. What's going on? So, S. Marie, what's going on? Okay. So there was a debate as to whether or not we were actually going to go live tonight, just because there's been just a lot of stuff happening. It's been really busy for everybody this week. Mr. Ellis here, he's in darkness, but you can kind of make. I think you're smiling, but I'm not sure.
I am. I couldn't let you get on here by yourself. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can, yeah. I hear
Okay,
that the chat.
cool.
Mr. Remy 1738. I don't know who you are, so that's a hard no. But thanks. There's someone that's requesting to be in the live. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't think that they understand that this is 3 guys and a girl, and those 3 spots are already filled up by the guys. So,
Even if two aren't here.
well, this is the thing. I don't know. I don't know where Val is. I don't know if Slim is gonna kind of like come in on below the radar or not. And I actually wasn't even gonna stay. You said that was a mistake, Mr. Remy. No problem. Mistakes happen all the time. All's forgiven. But So this is the week that we're supposed to go live. There's been a lot of stuff that's been happening in the lead up to this week. The guys and I were debating whether or not we would go live or just kind of postpone it till next week. We essentially want to just come and do a check-in with everyone, let you all know that we are alive and well and healthy and all that kind of good stuff. And then we would be back next week at our regularly scheduled time with Slim and Val. Life is just lifing, right?
Life is definitely life. And I got like a 75 regular cake pop order that I have to fulfill
Okay.
tomorrow evening. Which I was gonna jump on and do the live, but
It's a lot
sometimes
going
life.
on. It's a lot
Yeah.
going on.
But hey, real quick before we do dip off of here, look at you with the Goldilocks short curls. Bad D. I don't know
What?
how y'all say the curls. They're like
Oh.
very black. Look at you. I'm kind
Stop
of
it.
glad I'm in the dark because I haven't had a haircut in like 3 weeks, and so your boy is struggling right now. So I'm okay
Really?
with this.
What's going on
Yes.
with the look? What's up with that? What's going
So
on?
I have a wedding to go to on Friday, and I
Yeah,
specifically set my haircutting appointment to be before the wedding. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna thug it out until
right.
then.
That
But
makes
like
sense. You're gonna be so
my
fresh
man,
and so clean.
you exactly. Who knows? There may be a Mrs. L at this wedding or not, but
Oh,
you never know. But
okay.
also like at the there go Val. I don't
What's
know if you
going
got
on,
if
people?
you got
Hi,
the text before he
Val.
jumped on.
No, I was watching. I was listening to y'all messages, and I'm like, "Are we going on? Are we not going on? What's going on?" And then I saw Poopy
Probably
talk
some
about going
confusion.
live.
So I did an impromptu jump on. I don't think AJ even expected me to jump on here.
I wasn't expecting anybody to come around because I don't know. Like I was just like, okay, let me just do a quick message and just let everybody kind of know what's going on. So I'm happy to see that both of you popped in. I
Of
don't think
course.
Slim. Hi, Rosie. I don't think Slim is
AJ, the
gonna
only
come.
person you see, Rosie. I
Oh.
mean, technically, yes, kind of, sort of, but not really.
What? Don't be
I know
jealous.
I'm
It's
in the
okay.
dark, so
I
you can't
can't.
really
I
see me.
cannot.
Yeah, you're not even giving everybody good face. So like what are they supposed to say hi to? The darkness?
Yes, the darkness
The
Really?
is
silhouette. The
hell.
silhouette. You
The,
know.
the outline.
You ever seen anybody say hey to Batman when he's in the darkness? Yes. So yes,
No.
I am the
Yeah.
Dark Knight or Filthy
Is
Knight,
that what's
whatever you
going
want
on?
to call it. I don't know. We've
Oh,
already had
Rosie
like the
said she said hi
Marvel.
to everybody. It's just that I'm the baby, cause
It just goes
I
that
can't
way.
scroll up in my comments, but I'm
you
just
see
talking
there
shit.
in
That's
big
all.
capital letters, she's even yelling, "Hello, Val and Mr. L," with
What's
a
up,
whole heap of
Rosie? What's up?
exclamation mark.
Me need mine individual. I don't know if I said that in the right accent or not.
I'm not even
Maybe
sure
not.
what you just
All
I
right.
don't
Good
know. It's
night.
like a
Yeah. Yeah.
mixture of
That's
Jamaican and
said.
Australian with like a
On a
little sprinkle
completely
of
different
British.
note, Val. I like the beard. It's growing in nicely. What's going on?
I'm trying. I'm trying a little something, something. I was actually
Okay.
thinking about trimming it actually,
Don't
because
do that, please.
I haven't been the best with it. But yeah, you like it. If other people like it, if the wife likes it, hey,
Oh, you see? That's what's most important. Get a little moisturizer, rub it
yeah,
in there, get a good comb or a good brush. You're good. It's nice.
appreciate
It's
that.
Don't
looking,
trim
it's
it,
Appreciate that.
looking
Val.
very full.
Like that.
Worst thing I ever
Appreciate
did
that.
was trim my beard. You can get it
Yeah.
shaped up, yes, but don't trim it. Don't trim it. Get it
Don't cut
shaped
it
up.
off.
Let them just do the line work on the top. And if you need to get that underneath the neck a little bit, do that. But
Yeah.
outside of that, don't trim it. Don't trim
But
it.
do you
Leave it
have a
as is,
good
my brother.
barber? That's the question, because not everybody can trim up nicely.
See, I'm the barber. I'd rather
Oh,
have my wife do it. I'm not
okay.
the best at lining there.
Yes. Please
Yeah.
don't attempt it by yourself.
Nah.
Because I feel like then the next time I see you, you're gonna have like no beard because you're gonna say, you know what, AJ, I tried it by myself. And I kept trying
It's
to line
true.
it, and the line just kept getting further and further back. So I just that one.
No.
Val, when is the last time that you seen your face without a beard? How old were
Ooh.
you? Mr. L, same question. When is the last time you had no facial hair?
I'll tell you what.
And
I'll go
hold
first.
on. And did you look forward to growing a beard as you got older? Like, was that one of the things? Like, yeah, I can't wait to grow a beard. Like, is that a guy thing?
See,
No, excuse
I
me.
had. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Val.
Okay.
You got it.
I had peach fuzz very early, so I think I was like 16 when I started growing a beard. Um, and I always
Let's be
liked it,
nice.
but I think I was maybe 18, 19 the last time I was fully shaven.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a minute.
So you had like the manly thing going in from like you were young.
Very young. Yeah.
Hey. And Mr. L,
Okay.
how old were you when
Um,
the manly hairs started growing in on your face? And was that something that you really looked forward to?
so the mustache that came in roughly around my freshman year in college, which was like 2008.
Huh?
Um, the beard, it took a little while because I always like kept it like I had like the not necessarily baby face going on, but I had like the trimmed mustache, the like just a little patch right here beard.
Yep.
But it was when I had went to a graduation party for one of my brother's friends, younger brother's friends, who was maybe 4 years or 5 years younger than me. And somebody there asked me, it was like, "Hey, are you such and such's friend from school?" And I was like, "Oh hell no!" Like I'm okay with looking youthful, but not that young. When I'm a grown man, but you ask me if I'm still in high school. Um,
Yeah.
but the last time, it's been a while since I completely had no facial hair. But how it was maybe about 4.5 years ago, I had cut what I had of a beard off and went back to the mustache and just the slight little fuzz under here. And one of my friends, she legit was like, "Hey, you like an acorn," and I've never went back since.
Sorry, hold on. She said what?
She said I look like an acorn, and so I said, "You know what? Fuck it. I am going to
Clearly, that
continue
has
to have
stuck
my
with you.
beard."
I don't blame you at
Oh,
all.
absolutely. To this day, we still talk about it. I'm like, "Yo, you really called me an acorn," and she's like, "Yep," and I stand by what I said. And therefore, I will never cut this beard unless the hairs fall out or God Himself come down like, "Hey, you're gonna die unless you cut your beard." I am not letting this go.
I don't think I've ever heard that reference before that someone looks like an acorn based on like I'm trying to in my mind envision. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying not to laugh. But an upside down acorn with the little thing.
Hmm. But it wasn't
That
upside down though. That's the thing. It was a right side up acorn, like big head at the top, but little chin at the bottom. You
Big
know.
head at the top. Big head at the top.
Hey, listen. It's one thing about me, and that the future Mrs. L is going to have to know. I got a big head, and if the kids come with it, they come with it. So
Yeah,
Damn.
she's gonna have to opt for a C-section because if your kids have big heads, I mean, I'm not saying that your head is big. I'm just saying that's what you said. Yeah, she's gonna have to opt for a C-section because that coming out of your vagina is very unpleasant. That's not a nice thing. at all.
You said, what about a C-section? AJ, my bad.
I said your wife is going to have a C-section because if your children are born with big heads, she's not going to want that coming out of her vagina.
You'll destroy it.
It comes with the territory. I'm sorry. What can I say? I can't help it. You know, it's genetics. You know, this is one of those things.
When you
I'm
saw
sorry.
your siblings, when your siblings were born, did you look at them and say to yourself, "Wow, you guys, your heads are big"?
It wasn't necessarily a why your heads are big. It was just
Sorry,
like, all
Val.
right,
I just
no. It was more along the lines of, damn, let me see if their heads are gonna be bigger than mine. You know, let's see who's gonna have the biggest head.
so. Who of you and your siblings has the biggest head? Because to me, you don't look like you have a big head. Like the size of your head fits your body, right? It doesn't look abnormal. And I've seen some people with like boulder-sized foreheads.
Agreed.
Yours doesn't look like that. Yours matches. It joins up at your body. But who has the biggest head of you and your siblings?
It may be me. Out of all 9 of us, it may be me.
Wow.
So I'm going to say me for now. And we would test it because my dad has the biggest head of all. So therefore, we would see who could like fit his hats. Because he wore like fitted hats, and like it would still have. It definitely does. It's genetics. So one thing, all of us, we look like my dad, even down to my nieces and nephews.
His genes are strong.
Also very strong, but we also inherited his head sizes as well. So handsome and beautiful kids, but that head size.
It's okay. Full of brains.
Something different.
My auntie always says when people have a big forehead or they have a big head, it's because they're very smart. It's full of brains.
Boom.
We're gonna go with that. Yeah, absolutely. And that could be whether it's educational, creativity, thoughts. Who knows? There's various things that go on up in this head.
Dave Royalty, she's yawning. She's like, yeah, no, not so much.
Wow.
It just means your head's big. It doesn't mean anything other than that. I don't know that we have anything in particular. Queen sent kisses to her hubby. See, I love that kind of okay, so I need to clarify something for the general public. I know there aren't a lot of people in the chat, but for whoever watched this after. So I, as the big sister, the woman of the group, I tend to issue verbal threats to other women just in case they feel like they want to violate or do anything crazy. So oftentimes you'll hear me say, don't fuck around with Val. Queen is not here. I will represent. There is duct tape and garbage bags for anybody who wants to get got. Simple.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know.
Okay? That threat is kind of issued general across the board. So for those of you who don't know, these are my guys. And I love them, and I don't want. And Queen, this excludes you. So this is for specifically for Slim and Mr. L. Because Queen, I know like you love Val all the live long day. But if anybody tries to violate or step to Val in any kind of crazy way, you could get it. We're just saying. But for anybody else that's either interested in Slim with Slim, interested in Mr. L with Mr. L, the same rules apply. Like, don't fuck around and act crazy.
You better not go for Slim because he's got a shortage.
Because there will be problems. Like I threatened to cut a bitch, and I mean that shit wholeheartedly. Like I'm a very nice person. I'm a very approachable person. I just don't like fuckery and bullshit, especially with people that I love and care about. Don't let the pretty face and the nails fool you because these bitches will get broken off. I'm just saying. That's my PS. Don't violate. Don't violate. Good. It's simple. It's simple. Simple mathematics. I'm just saying. Oh, Shiny. Shiny is in the chat. Shiny, my box came today from Mr. L. It's in my fridge chilling.
You haven't partaken?
Mr. L? Huh?
You haven't partaken?
No, I'm waiting. I don't know if we're supposed to record it.
That's up to y'all. I think I don't.
Is this
and
Mr. L's baking that you had?
Huh?
Is this Mr. L's baking? Is that what y'all talking about? Oh, I think y'all should record it.
You see, I think that's a good idea because the worst part for me is because I know you and know what's, in the stuff and nobody knows this yet, but I think we definitely need to record it for the reactions.
I am not going to disagree with that then. I say go for it. Why not? Like this is something. Is this not something new for you, or is it?
Oh, this is absolutely new for me.
Oh, definitely
Mm,
record it then, because I feel like your facial expressions are gonna give it all before you indulge.
Listen, right? Even before when I saw the jar, I was like,
mm.
When you agree
If I
to it,
didn't
I
know
can
what was
feel it.
in it, I probably would have been okay. Not that I'm not okay, but the thought of it sitting in my brain of what I'm actually going to be eating.
Very
Val, you
nutritious,
know about the
apparently.
cakes, right? Okay,
Oh,
so hold
yes,
on,
I
Mr.
do.
L,
Yes,
the cake pops that you're making.
they're regular cake pops. That's what I said. Regular cake pops. Regular, regular,
Regular.
regular.
Shiny said we're
So
definitely unveiling together, so Saturday.
It's gonna be dope.
Saturday it is. Um, say
Slim,
something.
hey Slim.
Slimmer,
What's up, Slim?
my guy.
No, don't make those
Saturday.
eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't make those eyes. You
Don't
don't want
make
to
those
know.
eyes. Nope.
You don't
Don't
want
make
none of
those
that.
eyes.
Val can
Nope.
make you his own special treats.
Hey,
Yeah,
Crispy
I'm
Val.
down.
Val doesn't even
You
need
know,
the
little Rice
batter. He can just
Krispies.
give you. He can just give you the special ingredient. He doesn't need the batter. He don't need to
Straight
bake it. Just give it to you. So hey,
Oh man,
from the source.
straight from the
straight from
source.
the source.
Terrible.
Oh my.
The cake pops are regular cake pops. Again, as I have
Regular.
said, I have specific baking equipment for any special ingredients being added. I do not use the same uh, utensils and equipment
Yes.
Yep.
for,
There's no cross contamination.
regular. Exactly. I'm very aware of my customers or consumers, for that matter, that I want to be respectful of all parties. So therefore, if anybody were to order something regular, it's not made in the same things as the special cakes and cookies, puddings, and whatever else may come in the future.
You know what I love about when we all get together and talk? When Val looks off to the side and he smiles.
I just wonder what the wifey is saying to him, what he is
Exactly, right?
saying
Because
to
we
her
can't hear
with the
that
eyes.
conversation. But he has this thing where he looks off and he smiles and then he comes back and goes like
Like,
straight face completely. I was like, Val, you don't know? What's going on over there?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm listening. Cake pops, regular cake pops. Cross contamination. Yeah,
No, right.
yeah.
go ahead
Oh
and
my
make a
goodness.
breakfast
man.
tomorrow, Val. Add a little.
Something. I
Might be
don't know.
something special.
Something special.
Oh
Um,
man.
we didn't really have like a specific topic or anything to cover tonight. It was just kind of touching base with everyone, us checking in with ourselves and reconnecting, letting everyone know that we're going to be back on a regular schedule next week.
hmm
Slim is with us. Unfortunately, like I said, life is lifing and things are happening. And this is just one of the weeks where we were able to connect, but hopefully you
Life is
understand.
lifing. Life is
Life is
lifing.
life. Life
Life
is
is life.
absolutely life. Yeah.
hmm
So,
I got a question
I don't
though.
know. Yeah.
For both of you guys, and we might have to discuss this later too. But what are we? What was the verdict on the time? Are we keeping?
Oh,
Are
yes,
we
yes, yes.
moving?
We're going to be switching times.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're on a 9 to 10:30. The last couple of lives that we've done, that time has been challenging, and the weather's getting nicer, and we want to be able to enjoy the days a little bit more. So as of next week, we're going to be switching our live time from 9 to 10:30 to 8 to 9:30. And we will give enough notice in advance so that everybody knows. So the next post we'll put up the flyer on Monday, and then we'll just do a repeat and plug, so that everybody is aware of the change in time. So as of next week, Three Guys and a Girl will be going live from 8 till 9:30. That's going to be our new regularly scheduled time until further notice.
Nice. All right, y'all hear that? Everybody in the chat, everybody's watching right now. Everybody that's watching after this, 8, 8 a.m. What am I, 8 a.m. What am I doing?
Whoa, whoa,
8
whoa, whoa,
You'll
whoa,
be
p.m.
by
whoa, whoa,
yourself.
whoa, 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 slow
You'll be
down.
by
Val needs to
yourself
be
at
on here
8 a.m.
by
now.
himself.
Oh,
It is
I'll be
going to be
sleeping.
love
I,
lessons
I
by
won't even
Val
be
now.
there.
Right?
I won't even be there. Yeah, 8 p.m. people, 8 p.m. So I think more people will be able to join now too, which is kind of
Yes.
dope. So
Yes,
I'm looking forward to it. Not 8 a.m., 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Um, before we check out, do either of you have anything that you want to let our followers know? Anything that you have coming up? Anything that you want people to check out, or anything like that?
For me, um, everyone that's been hitting me up on the side and giving me thoughts and prayers for my family, father. If you know, you know. I definitely appreciate it. Keep them coming, definitely. I really do appreciate it. I don't get back to all messages, and I'll be very honest with that because the days are so busy now because of what's going on. But I just want to let you guys know I see them. I so appreciate it and keep them coming for real because it helps. It definitely does. I will get back to the podcast very soon. I will get back to taking sessions very soon. But right now, we're riding the wave. I'm still doing Three Guys and the Girls, clearly. Um, and we're always talking in our chat too, which is so helpful. I may not say a lot because of what's going on now too, but best believe y'all be making me laugh. Like I
Good.
chime in when I can. You guys give me good vibes. So that's man, I love y'all. I really do. So when I
Love
get
you
back
too.
into things, I promise you guys, I have a notebook full of ideas. They're going to be flying. So the podcast
Good.
is going to be lit. I'm gonna have some ideas for us too. So looking forward to it.
Excellent. 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 Mr. L.
Dope, dope. I have an episode out more recent, which the holiday has passed, but it was Cake and Cullings Day, and so the latest episode we are talking about that, how to celebrate it, and how baking a cake and eating pussy kind of goes hand in hand
And
as far
and
as the preparation.
the beautiful
Um,
combination.
it is though. So y'all can go listen to that. Also, I have the episode before that I have with Nick from Erotic Boudoir, where
Hmm.
we discuss, like things along the lines of sex toys and the business behind it and things of that nature. So definitely go check that episode out and definitely hit her up because Nick is amazing and fantastic at what she does. Like absolutely, I'm like I'm gonna go on about Nick for just real quick
Yes.
second. But you have someone who owns a business where she gets on Instagram and tells you about the products that she has, and she will literally help you find what it is that you are looking for
Yep.
specifically for you or your partner and whatever you desire. You can't get that with
Anyway.
Amazon or anywhere else where like you can directly, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I
Yep.
want. So please, definitely go support Erotic Boudoir. Nick is awesome. She is there to make sure your pleasure is fulfilled when it comes to toys. But we also learned in the episode that she is not just sex toys. She has other things that she offers and can do and is
Yep.
great at as well. So shout out to her. Um, dope.
Can I just say
But
something
that
really quick before you end that part? Sorry, just real quick.
absolutely.
In along the vein with Erotic Boudoir, if whoever's in the chat, check out her story. She's having a sale, like a blitz sale right now.
Mm.
There's a bunch of toys that she has posted in her stories with the reduced price. She tells you what the toy does, what the benefits are. You can DM her, but just check out her stories. Like I said, she's having a blitz sale right now. A bunch of toys are in her stories, and then any questions that you have, you can DM her. She's very personable, very approachable. Get you something to satisfy
Please
you.
do. Especially like
Hey.
warmer weather is on the horizon. You may want to do something either outside or just it makes everybody feel better when it's warm weather outside. So
It
please,
really does.
get you something to satisfy you or your partner or partners, whatever. Um, Let me see what else. What else I have going on? There should be a new episode sometime soon coming out. Definitely be on the lookout for an upcoming lipstick and lingerie podcast episode. Feature myself and AJ and Shiny. You
Okay.
will find out what I have cooked up and what they consume. Um,
I'm nervous.
it's gonna be. I guarantee it's gonna be one for the ages. It's gonna be a fun episode. It's gonna be a great episode. Um, but definitely be on the lookout for that. That's what I got coming up. outside of that, like I'm overall in a good place. Like I have people who check on me like
Good.
mentally, and I appreciate y'all who do. But like lately I've been in a good mental place. And I appreciate everybody. As always, I said it in the chat, but ain't nobody say it back. But I love these people who I do the three guys
And
and a girl with. I hope y'all know how awesome they are. Please stay
you
tuned
see
for
how he's
next
trying to
week.
out us, Val? Like
Right?
nobody said
Come
it back.
on, man.
Really? Really?
I didn't feel the love. Um, but no, y'all, please come back next week when we do the actual live. We got Slim in the chat. Shout out to my guy. He can't be here with us tonight.
Yes.
Um, but definitely we are looking forward to talking to y'all next week. That's all I got.
8 p.m.
That's good. So once
Make sure
again,
y'all
we're
text me
quickly,
and remind me that, please. Like next week
believe me, I
on
will.
Wednesday at like 5:30. Like, hey,
You know,
give me
I
that
start my
AJ.
messages from Sunday. Greetings and good morning, gentlemen.
That
From
is
Sunday.
true.
I get an early Sunday morning message,
That
then
is
Good
one
morning,
true.
every day
Charlie. If
until.
y'all ever seen Charlie's Angels, good morning, Charlie. We're
Yeah, I'm
AJ's
Charlie.
Angels. Matter of fact, let's
You guys are
change
my
this. It's not three
angels.
guys
I
and a
love
girl.
it.
It's
It's fabulous.
AJ and AJ's Angels. That's what.
Yeah, it's good morning, gentlemen. I hope that you are doing
Good
well.
morning, AJ.
But yeah, so next week we're starting a new time, 8 p.m. till 9:30. We'll be back next week with a couple of really great topics. The full
Yep.
team will be back. Slim, big up yourself. I know that you're in the chats. We've already had a group discussion, so we support the. Sometimes we need a mini break, and like what I was saying as part of the group, like we went hard for 6 months straight with traveling, like everybody all over the place, lifing and
Hmm.
all that. We made it work. We did our due diligence for 6 months. So I feel like, taking a day off, taking a bit of a break for whoever needs it or however that happens is definitely necessary. The four of us are always in contact with one another. That's kind of like the standard. It's always been a thing, not just because we're living and podcasting together, but just as a general, we've become a family. So,
Yes.
always making sure that everyone is okay and sending out the love and support, Mr. L, because we love you. Um,
There we go.
you feel it now? You feel the
Let the
vibes of the
world
phone?
know it.
Man, listen, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be eating the cake.
Hey,
Good point. Good point.
I've come to the realization over the past couple months that I have a praise kink as well. So
A what?
praise kink.
Praise kink. Okay, sorry. I thought you
Yeah,
said
praise
face
kink.
kink. I was like, what is a face kink? But
Like
praise.
fucking faces, but praise kink.
You know,
Um,
you see when I ask questions that I realize that I probably just shouldn't have asked?
hey, speaking of questions, Slim asked what cake?
No, Slim. That's a discussion for the
Oh.
private group. I'm not answering that question now. Message in the chat group and I will answer that question. Yes, I'm eating the cake. I'm gonna eat the cake. Me and Shiny.
See, no, Mister. No, I'll ask you off the live.
Go
But
ahead,
Yeah.
Val. No, ask on the
is this
live, Val. Real quick. What can be the final question? Go ahead, ask on the live.
cause, okay, cause I'm a very curious person. Now, is this used as like the icing on top, or you legit bake it in, or both?
Both of them.
Both. Okay. Well
It
then.
it also depends on how much I do produce of that special ingredient.
Okay.
So if I have enough to put them in both, I'm putting them in both. Yes, AJ.
So you know what? I don't want to ask this question.
Ask
So,
away. It's too late. We're here.
okay,
You
I feel
raised your
like your
so
hand.
question is gonna be my next question, but I want to hear
in,
this.
in preparation for said mixing,
Hmm.
do you consume um because sometimes things taste not so fabulous. Do you know
Check to make sure that the ingredients is of high quality.
yes, but quality control. How do
Boom.
you guarantee the quality of the flavor?
So this is the thing when it comes to said cakes or anything that I bake with it, because you won't be able to taste it inside of the cake. It's like if you would like to put the cake on the live, I don't know if you would like to do that, to show people what it looks
No,
like.
no.
But it has there's a flavor. Same way that there's a flavor with cookies I've done in the past. It was a lemon cookie that I did. The lemon is going to be overpowering. You're not going to be able to taste the flavor of said ingredient that came out.
Got it.
Oh, and I'm gonna come back to Slim's question in a second. Therefore, did I taste for quality control? I did not.
I knew it.
Did I maybe offer a small spoonful to someone else to taste it? There's a
Of course
possibility.
you did. Of course you did.
So
I can't. Woo!
but
Wow.
also to answer Slim's question, what is the point? It is a
Is it for
yes,
your
my
own
own
sick pleasure? Is
yes.
it for your own sick pleasure? And you know, I can hear his voice asking the question just like that.
Yep.
So, Slim, what it is, it's kind of like a mental factor, which a lot of kinks are. It plays into the
Yeah.
mental. You're enjoying doing it. Like it's the thought because like, oh shit, I'm doing this thing that is very kinky. The fact that someone is consuming something that has this ingredient inside of it is just like, oh shit, I'm really eating something with
Right.
this baked inside of it. Although you can't taste it, it's really like a mental aspect of like, I know that it's in here and I'm
Yes.
eating it. Fuck, I'm dirty, but I'm okay with it because I'm okay feeling that
Well,
way.
hold on a second here. Did you just secretly call me dirty because I'm going to be eating this cake?
Do you not feel that way?
Ooh.
Val, I don't even like the non-support right now. Really, Val? Is that what we're doing? Really, Val? Why do people expect Val to be on my side, but Val's like, oh, really, Val?
I'm like, that's a good question, you know?
It's not a good question. And yes, I do, a little bit, but it's irrelevant.
Oh,
So Slim,
man.
I would answer that question for you if we were not to discuss it on Shiny's podcast. So I'm gonna have to wait.
Yes.
There are questions that I will answer about it, but that one I'm gonna wait until because I know that question is gonna come up during the podcast. So the sicko in me would get off with her not knowing. No, the sicko in you would get off with her knowing that she is eating because you got to have consent, of course. But the sicko
Ah.
in you would get turned on with the fact that she is willing to eat something with your special ingredient inside of it. You
I
would
can
be
see where you're
like,
coming
oh
from with that.
shit,
Yeah.
yeah, you nasty with this because you're consuming it this way, where it's typically normally consumed straight out again the pipe,
The
we would
source.
say.
Out the
Yes.
pipe.
So the fact is like, let me take this to another level. What can I do? Oh, let's see if you're gonna eat it this way then. It's incorporated with something that you enjoy. So therefore, like
This is
enjoy
taking our
eating and
relationship to a
consuming.
whole other level. For anybody that doesn't know,
Mm-mm.
this is me, you, and Shiny. This is taking our friendship collectively to a whole other
Slim,
level.
real quick, Slim, I guarantee I would make a bet year you will have cooked something for your woman with your special ingredient in it. I
Oh,
guarantee
she'll love it.
you it will.
Yep.
I guarantee you in a year. Because right now, and that goes for, I'm not going to say every man, but right now, if you are not necessarily judging, but questioning, you're going to start questioning even more. Like, well, shit. Maybe
Y'all,
I will try
we'll have a
this.
threesome. No, it's not the same thing. It's not. You're taking it somewhere
She
like
takes it raw.
that's
It's
yeah. You're
not raw
taking it
because
too
it's
far now.
cooked.
You're gone too far.
It's cooked.
It's
It's
not raw
cooked,
because it's
Slim.
cooked.
You're gone too
That's
far
the
now.
difference. It's baked inside and it's whipped together. So therefore, it is not cooked. I mean, it's not raw. But
And it's not coming directly from the source. There's no physical involvement. The three of us are not even in the same room, much less the same city,
state,
much less the same state. No, it's not. It's not quite the same thing.
now, Slim, if
But
you were
like
trying to
really
throw
and
me the
truly,
lob of getting me to have a threesome with AJ and Shiny, I appreciate you.
but like I think, like Shining and I are very like-minded. The three of us are like-minded. It's an experiment, and it's something it's fun. Like it's not. I come in my woman's oven, and on that happy note, I think it's time
Slim, you
for us to
smoking
go.
right now. You smoking right now. Slim is
Say it again, Val. Say it again, because really,
Yo, oh
When he is not
man,
physically present, that man is still
bro.
here
It's still.
and make
Put
babies.
down
You
the
got something to
weed.
tell us?
Put down the
Something to tell
weed.
us, Slim?
I'm not sit down.
I
He said that
can't.
Ah, boy.
he bakes in her oven and makes babies.
He bakes in her. You know,
Do I need to start Uncle Ellen out here? What's up? I mean, let me know.
Listen, we love you, Slim. Okay, that's all I got.
But yes,
We
so
accept
be
you.
on the
We
lookout,
accept
y'all.
you.
Go follow Shiny at Lipstick Laundry Podcast. Y'all see her in the
Yes.
comments. Go follow if y'all want to know more. I'm pretty sure, dive much deeper into this.
oh yeah. Once the episode is completed and it's out, we will promote the shit out of it. So you'll get to. Hopefully there'll be a video component with it, but you will definitely get to hear and hopefully see what's happened. Yeah, this just takes adventure to a whole new
Hey,
level.
listen, I'm telling
I'm here
y'all,
for it.
I don't know what Shiny has planned that episode, but I know what I have planned. So, dum dum
I
dum,
suddenly feel very
y'all
concerned.
be
Like what?
ready. Why are you concerned? You have your cake. Don't be concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Did Shiny get the same cake that I got?
Yes, it was made from the same exact. I made
It's very
literally
nice.
that cake.
Like the
Thank you.
presentation is fabulous. It's very professionally done. It looks really good. It looks
Wow.
really, really good. I'll
I
when we
might should
go
post the
to our
pictures
group chat, I'll take
on.
a picture of it so you and Slim can see it. But
Cool.
it looks really good. Like if I didn't know what
Pictures
I know,
beforehand.
I would have gone to a shop to go buy that if I didn't know what I know.
That says a
And
lot.
to let
That says a
everyone
lot.
know again, I only do this with consent of the
Yes. Right.
consumers.
Yes.
It's not just something I do for everybody.
It's a dirty little secret, I feel like. It's nice though.
You're
I'm,
my little secret.
I
I'm
felt
wrong
that
with you.
That's
coming.
how we
Yeah,
should
no, cut it
keep.
out. Listen, you have Slim wiling out again. We already just got him calmed down. Cut it out. Don't get him thinking things. So, um, yeah. Is there anything else before we take
Oh
off?
man,
I'm good.
I feel like there's always stuff, but
I
no,
know
we've
what
already
I
been.
know. I don't want to see. Okay. So on that happy note,
Again, Slim, I would never put you in that situation, my brother, unless well,
uh, Slim, stop smoking. Stop smoking. Oh my gosh, this guy. Okay.
maybe I'll post a picture of the ones that I took before I shipped them off. So that way people can see what they look like as far as the presentation. You saw it on Twitter. I posted on Twitter and I think you liked it.
I
I don't
didn't
know.
be
I
on
just
Twitter
looked at my
enough.
box.
Wh-
I just looked at my box and it was very pretty. And thank you for the ice pack.
I'll
It kept
post
it
it in
cool.
my split. There we go.
No AJ about to send a picture. No, I'm definitely sending a picture to the group.
I
I
want to
want
see.
y'all to see
In
what's
fairness,
going
you
on.
won't
It's
see
nice.
anything but
Honestly,
cake
if you didn't know
and
what you
frosting.
know, you wouldn't think that it was anything. Like it looks really nice. The presentation's very nice.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm an artist, as Erykah Badu once said. I'm sensitive about my shit.
All right, what's your sensitivity?
As you should. As you should.
All right, y'all,
Because
let's get off of here because
okay, like
we've been sitting
outside
here
of
for
this,
like the past
you do
15
pride
minutes.
yourself on baking. Like some of
Mhm.
the stuff that I've seen you create, I was like, how the fuck? Like the strawberry, you made a strawberry, was it strawberry shortcake, strawberry something or other cake? This guy makes ice cream, hello, from scratch.
That's true.
The
So
thing that I've recently, and this is just a little bit about me, that people who are close to me know, and I will sprinkle in here for now. But like when I talk about the things that I do on the podcast, and I've had people like compliment me on my detail, like paying attention to detail. I transitioned that into any part of life. So like I enjoy painting every now and then. People don't know that, but like
Nice.
anime characters, for instance, I've been working on that.
Yes.
I'll show y'all the one that I'm currently working on maybe tomorrow. I'll send in the group chat, but I'll post some later on into the stories, just like some of the things that I've done. But like I like to pay attention to details, and maybe it's the Virgo in me that strives for perfectionist, apparently. So I've been told, and that transitions over into whatever I do. So whether it's taking pride in baking and cooking, or talking, or writing, or drawing and painting, or playing a game or something, like that is who I am. So yes, I
Oh,
do
God.
pride myself in the baking. I'm sorry, I just went all over the place with your question.
You good? You good?
You're all
I took
right.
the mic and ran with it.
You're okay. You're all right. You came back, so
Um,
it's all good.
but yes, I do pride myself in baking, especially the presentation, because I'm a firm believer that you eat with your eyes first. Same thing when it comes to a person, unless you're on like one of those dating games where you gotta hear them and you don't get to see them. But either way, you eat with your eyes first. You are attracted to a person before you really get to know them, because you're not going to try to get to know them if you are not attracted to them
Sure.
on that level.
Fair.
So Dave Royalty wants to know if we can do
See you later,
Cosplay.
Slim. Have a good
cosplay
night, young
live.
brother.
A
I'm down for that.
cosplay. All
Say it
right,
one more
Slim.
time.
Good night.
A cosplay live. I'm all down for it, because like I thoroughly enjoy. There are certain animes that I do enjoy, and I'm all down for a cosplay. I want to go to some of the Comic Cons that we have
Yes.
here in North Carolina eventually.
Definitely.
So I'm down for some cosplaying. And on live,
Definitely.
absolutely. Listen, I'll turn the fuck.
To talk
I
about
thought the
costume.
fireman hat was something.
Oh, Lord. The fireman hat. Oh, man.
The fireman hat that's 2 sizes too small for your big head.
4 sizes is too small. Correction. The thing was small. I was so mad when I went to the store and that's the only one they had. I said, "Oh, this is not gonna work, but fuck it. We here anyway. Let's do it."
Ah,
But I'm down
yeah,
for the
maybe not the
cosplay.
fireman hat. But we could definitely talk about that. I don't think that that's a bad idea.
I like that idea. Shout out to the Queen, Day of Royalty.
Yeah.
Which Mother's Day is coming up, y'all. Go holler at her to get your goods for your mother.
Gift
Yes.
packs.
Get them things. A day of royalty. Go follow her.
I don't know when her shut off day is, but make sure that y'all hit her up so y'all can get it in time.
Shut up day is coming very soon, so don't be slacking. Don't be slacking.
Val, what did
What
you
you
just look off to? What did you look out to the side to, Val?
I looked at her to see if she was smiling.
Aw,
And she is, so.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
brownie
Okay,
points?
let's do outros and wrap up the night. Oh, we didn't even do intros. That's okay though. Everybody knows who we are.
Because we weren't supposed to be on this long. That's why.
This is true.
That's true.
You
That is
see?
true.
This is what happens when we get together. We talk and talk and talk and talk and talk some more. It's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. See, it's been like this from the very first conversation that we had. The very first
Crazy.
conversation that we had went 3 hours. A half hour before we recorded, 2 hours that we recorded, and then another half hour after we got off recording. And still
Sounds
never
about right.
played the episode because it didn't take all the way through. Crazy. But this was birthed, and it's a beautiful thing.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I think it's been longer than the 6 months, though. It has
It has
to
been
be.
longer than we've hit the
It
6
feels
month
like it's
mark
been
already.
longer.
It's been
Yeah.
longer than
So
6
what
months.
are we in April? We are 10 months now.
Shoo.
We gotta do something special
Let's
for the
go.
1 year. If y'all got some
June,
ideas,
yeah,
y'all.
June will be 1 year.
What?
Wow.
It doesn't
Two
feel
two
like
months from now it'll be 1 year. Crazy, right?
it doesn't feel like it one bit. Not one bit.
Yeah.
And that's another
Y'all
thing
have
too.
managed to
With,
put up with me for 10 months.
right? 10
Dang,
years
that's
put up with
crazy.
Mr. L. How could we? Oh, that's
I don't know. Because if I was on the outside looking in, I'd be judging me like a motherfucker right now. I'd be like, damn, like who's this dude we got on here with us? No, I'm just playing.
That's crazy. But see that's what you call magic, man. It never doesn't
Absolutely.
even feel like it. It doesn't feel like a chore. This is
Yeah.
fun.
It
I
is.
like this a lot. And I
And for
know
four
that we're growing.
people who have never actually met in real life and live
That
in
too.
4 different places, that's crazy.
Yep.
See,
So,
and not, I know like we're still going on, but it's like when people, this is why I believe that energy is not just stagnant, it's not just in one place. Like energy transcends fiber optic cables, social media, the whole nine. Like you can feel a person without physically, and I know it's always better to be in the same space, but you can feel a person's energy without necessarily having to be in the same exact space, because how else would you explain the 4 of us? Do you know what I mean?
true.
Very true.
Magic.
Okay, enough. We're talking too much now. This is not entirely too long, but longer than like a hello and a check-in. So,
True.
my guys, I love you. I hope that you all, we'll talk outside of here, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Anything you want to say before we kick off?
I
Y'all
think
have
we
a
already
good night.
said that like 20 minutes ago.
8 p.m. next week. 8 p.m. 8
Next
p.m.
week.
Not
Is it
9.
next week or the week after?
Next week.
Oh,
We're on hiatus
No,
this
next
week.
week. Was it what? This
yeah.
week
Vote
was supposed
again.
to be. Oh no, so we're off schedule because of me. So next week would be what our regular day would have been. So we can do next week. Next week, Wednesday, live,
8.
8 p.m. Check us out. Okay, that's
Right here.
it.
Instagram live.
Yeah.
Tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend and bring a
And
friend.
tell
Peace.
them to tell two
We
friends.
can meet
Also,
and be
check out
friends.
our YouTube channel. It's in the link in our
YouTube.
bio on Three Guys and a Girls page. All the videos from the very beginning up until 2 weeks ago, which I haven't posted yet, but I will post. Everything is there in case there's anything that you want to catch up on. Follow, like, subscribe. Tell somebody that you know to follow, like, subscribe, and tell them to tell somebody that they know, and all that good jazz.
There
Yes.
we go.
So, all right, that's it for us. We'll see you guys next week, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Peace.
Later.